Yes, you are.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's English grooming session. So, I'm truly delighted to have you all here. So, our today's theme for the grooming session is globalization and cultural identity. So, it is a topic that really shapes the way we live, speak, think, and even dream. So, in a world where ideas travel faster than people, it's important to discuss how our identities evolve while staying connected to our roots. So, before we begin, I just want to say one thing. This session is a very safe place, a very open space. So there are no right or wrong answers. So before participation, if you're hesitant to participate, just don't think I'll provide a right answer, I'll provide a wrong answer. Don't have that kind of ideas in your mind. We are only looking for perspectives. Okay. So feel free to express your ideas, your thoughts confidently. Whoever wants to participate in grooming session, they can visit the website, our website, and they can add their names to the queue, so we can have this session very nicely. Okay, over to you, Priyanshu. You may also speak.
No one is in the queue.
May I know the topic, please?
Okay, so the theme is globalization and cultural identity. So we will be having cue cards actually. There are not set of questions, but actually the cue cards, you will get 1 to 2 questions in your cue card, okay? And for that, you will have to discuss. So if you want to participate, you can visit the website and add your name.
So I have to visit the website first.
Yeah, you have to add your name there first. This is a gentle reminder for others also. Just go to the website and add your names there and share your perspectives. It's not about right or wrong. Don't be hesitant that I would not be able to speak or I would give a wrong answer. It's nothing like that. It is a very safe space. You can share your ideas here. So just go to the website and add your names.
Is it mandatory to go to the website to talk over there?
Yeah, hi. Not exactly to talk over there. Actually, you just have to add your names there. Okay, so
Oh,
for the convenience, actually, you just have to add your names to the queue.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
If you go through the pinned message, it's the second pinned message actually. So you can check it out and go to the website.
Hello, Preet ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Sonia. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. So, is it grooming session going on?
Yeah, it's grooming session.
Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
You are the host, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, let me also participate in your session. By the way,
All
may I know what's
right.
the topic?
Yeah, actually, kindly check the pinned message. It's the second pinned message, okay? So we are having the cue card format actually. The theme is globalization and cultural identity.
Okay, let me just give my name in website.
Mm-hmm.
in the website, but no one that place. So I
Okay, so we have our first participant, Priyanshu.
yes, ma'am.
All right, how are you doing?
Yeah, I am doing over the moon. And how about you?
Yeah, I'm also well. All right, so we are having cue cards today. Which cue card would you like to go with?
Or you can provide anyone cue card. I will speak open that question.
So you are the first participant, so let's go with the first one then. Sounds good?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, all right. Okay, kindly check the group chat.
Just take
I've
it
shared
down.
it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Let's start.
Yeah, all the best, all the best.
Thank you. A very good evening, good afternoon to all of you. This side Priyansu. No, we have. No, I have cue card number one. In two questions, I will express my why with this question. First question: does globalization strengthen culture diversity, or does it slowly erase unique cultural identity? Firstly, we are talking about globalization. It is the connection between the in the world. Firstly, culture. Nowadays, India is a diversity country. There are many different culture and diversity in our country. Yeah, sure, it is a globalization strength nowadays. If we will see in the contact view of G20, so that times 20 plus country or head comes in India and they explore our culture and activity. So it is a strength. It is a direction of a strength. Yeah, sometimes we are not. Sometimes if we will not shape our culture and identity, so it will be erased. Day to day, it will be erased. Lastly, we have seen many uh, many Sidhu Ati Shabhyata and other places they are erased day to day. So it is a causes of awareness. We have no I have no good awareness. I can how to shape it. So it is a strength or it is a slowly culture identity. If we will not uh, understand about the identity, so it will be slowly erased. So we have UNESCO. They have created. We can save our culture and heritage. So I've done. Second is adopting elements of another culture, appreciation or culture delusion. Where is it line? Yes, sometimes adopting elements of another culture is appreciate. If if suppose that any one country is some countries growing his culture and diversity, so we should appreciate. Yeah, you are shaping your culture. Suppose that America, China, and etc country are saving its culture, so we should appreciate and we should learn them. If we will be talking about our culture, so there are many causes in going our country. Sometimes we cannot shape our culture, so it is driven on line. Last we are seeing 1947 to 2025. It's between there are many culture are adopted by Indian. Recently, uh, dynasty. He has mentioned in our heritage. So it is a good things we are adopting some history and culture. So nowadays it is lying a good way, a good strength good place. It will be grow day to day. So definitely we will be a good one day India will be a good culture and cultural country in this world. So thank you. I have done. Sorry, I am done.
Okay, it was a really good answer. All right, so you are actually improving, like from the first day until now. You're improving a lot in yourself, but still, I would say for your betterment, there are something you should really focus, okay, in your speech, the things that are very necessary for you. First of all, is the sentence formation and articulation, okay? How do you form your sentence and how do you articulate it, okay? So the actual thing that matters there is confidence, okay? You should have that kind of confidence, so whenever you're articulating your ideas, even if you're speaking something which is not factual, or even if something is there that should look factual, okay? So just practice, okay? Practice being confident in your speech, okay? Practice that articulation, the natural flow of your ideas, okay? So that you can have the fluency over the speech, okay?
Thank you so much. I will
Hmm.
work that
Yeah.
person.
Wait,
Surely.
wait, wait. Actually, the grammatical feedback is left, okay? Wait. All right. So, see, when you started your question, when you started answering, you said, firstly, we are talking about, right? You said that. Okay. So, see, first of all, you are defining globalization. So, you could just say simply, globalization means, okay? Or what does globalization means is, okay? Rather than saying firstly, or you could say to begin with, okay? To begin with or beginning with. That sounds more polished rather than saying firstly, okay? And then you said diversity country, not diversity country. You could say diversity in country. Okay. And if I don't want to say that, diverse country would be the right phrase. Okay. And then you were adding will in your sentences very oftenly. See, will is a present, present helping verb. Sorry, future helping verb. I'm so sorry. So will is that you can't use will in each and every situation. So in that situations we use models actually. So the perfect model that fits there is would. Okay. So you can use that instead of using will very oftenly, okay, to avoid a lot of grammatical errors, I would say. All right. Then when you're talking about the tourist, that the tourist visit our country, it's not comes to our country. It's not that. It's actually visit our country. Okay. That would be the visiting, traveling to any another place. All right. And then last, I guess you just mumbled there. You said direction of strength. So not actually direction, just a, kind of word which you mismatched. It would be actually symbol of strength. Okay. Symbol of strength. And see, when you are talking about something which is being happening, okay, that is happening right now, or that is happening from very first time, okay, so you can use a sense there. All right, when you said now that scenario from 1947 to this, you could say since 1947, people are adopting various cultures or a number of cultures. All right, till now. Since then till now. All right.
I'm all right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know you will be focusing on these areas, okay? First of all, sentence formation, and then articulation, okay? And third is your confidence while speech.
Yeah, thank you so much. I got your feedback. Surely I will work
Hmm.
on that in that portion. When we will connect next upcoming session, surely will be so you will be changed myself. Thank you so much from this session. Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a
No
great day.
worries, no
Thank you.
worries. Keep shining. All right, can we have our other participant now? Lucky person, are you there? Lucky person, are you there? I guess
No,
it's not here. Mhm. Okay, then we have Jyotsana.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Jyotsana. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. So shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we are having a cue card format today. Which cue card would you like to go with?
Ma'am, number 2.
All right. Kindly check the group chat. All the best. You may start speaking.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for this card. Yeah. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. So I would like to share on this question. Yeah, so first question is, do you think globalization leads to a more tolerant world or a more homogeneous one? Yeah, globalization is means if you make strength uh, with great interaction, so it is a really good thing. But every time if you adopt lots of things when it is not proper for our culture and our tradition, so I think it is not a good things. And some people are thinking it is completely tolerant thing. For example, nowadays people change their lifestyle and they adopt for abroad culture. And our old age people, they always interrupt, and they told they are telling us, so we should focus on our tradition, our right. And because every right and culture make for our prosperity, so why we forget and adopt others? And we know that our India is a polyglot country, and it is called a diversity. So every state has a different traditions, experience, and adventure. And after that, our future will depends upon our past. So this thing is very universal and ritual thing, so we should conscious about it and follow all this rule regulation which create and implement to us implement by our sorry by the old age people. So that is the plus point. And next is uh, every um, tradition has a different history, and some means we it is not made coincidentally and stimulizes sorry yes yeah.
Spontaneously.
Yes, ma'am. Spontaneously, and every culture has a different history. And if you introduce and identify all these things, so we get different positivity, and we get scientifically reason. So this is a very important thing. But we always forget and used to dress to the nine and focus on the trendy thing. And it is not good to maintaining our culture. After that, if you focus notice on these things and give importance for our tradition, and we listen carefully for our old age people, so definitely we can maintain all these things without any discrimination and crisis. Now I'm moving to second question. How has globalization changed the meaning of home or belonging for the youngster generations? Yes. So our youngster depends upon us. Means if you share our own experience and give to identify an introduction for everything. So generally they imitate and and they follow all these things naturally. And this is the synchronization, you can say. Without collaboration, we cannot adopt, share, help, and develop properly. After that, globalization changed the meaning of home. Means sometimes we learn lots of things from our home, but whenever we go to outside, so we starting we sorry uh, we are starting imitate others and start to learn different types of things from others. So that is the one of the examples of globalization, you can say. And if you believe on our home and uh, our people, means our home people, family members, so definitely we can think lots of difference between outside people and our family members. So that is the different thing. After that, yeah, means we cannot juxtapose each other. Means we cannot dominate, we cannot scapegoat to other abroad culture, because it depends upon the climate, surrounding, and atmosphere, and everyone has their different perspectives. But imitation and adaptation, it depends upon our mindset. So we if you understand and study overall, so we can manage and we can believe on our culture, and also adopt other things if you in necessary thing. So that is my opinion, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right, all right. Okay, so I really appreciate the effort you put into expressing your ideas. It shows that real dedication. Even while you were fumbling, still you were expressing your content. So that's a really great thing. You must keep it up. All right. So your performance was very good, though there were little errors. So let's hop onto that. Okay, so see, when you started answering your question, you just said if in starting, right? When you were defining globalization actually. Okay, so see, if a thing is very clear, if we have a very clear definition for something, you should not give it a conditional sentence. Okay, don't add a conditional sentence over there. Okay, it just, it that kind of create an unpolished statement. Okay, so if a statement is clear, we have a clear definition of something. For example, we have a clear definition of globalization. So just start with that. Okay, globalization means this, and for example, this. Okay, so that would be a more polished version. All right, rather than adding a conditional there and then you get fumbled there while adding an example or while concluding your viewpoint over there. So yeah, just keep that thing in mind. Okay, if there is something which is very clear, so just try to stick to that thing. Okay, just try to be an example. Okay, then you said abroad culture. You have said it 2 times actually. So see, it's not abroad culture. That's not the correct phrasal. It's Western culture. All right, hope you're getting it. It's Western culture.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and then you said our future will depend. Okay, will depends. Okay, so see, you have also said that future. You have stated it. You're talking about future, so there is no need to add an extra will to your sentence. Okay, you don't need to add that. So it would be just our future depends. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then in a sentence, you said used to. Okay, when you were actually explaining the things that we do or that we are intended to do as humans. Okay, for example, adapting different cultures. So in that sentence, you said used to. So see, Jyotsana, used to is a phrase which is actually used to frame the things which happened in the past. Things which we used to do, habits or something like that. Okay, so it is a phrase for past. Okay, so at that point you will say we keep doing this. All right, we keep following this.
Okay,
Then
ma'am.
again, yeah, I have noticed in your speech, like when you speak really fast, when you fumble, you actually say things synonymous thing, okay? You say it like two words which actually have the same meaning. For example, focus and notice, okay? So just keep that thing in mind whenever you're speaking. Just keep that thing in mind, okay? Because it actually, whenever you're speaking really good, so it actually creates that kind of sense, okay? So kind of, fumbling sense or something like you're fumbling somewhere, you're not confident somewhere, okay? So yeah, just keep that thing in mind, okay? Whenever you're speaking about something. Then you said
Yes.
after that, right? So instead of saying after that, you could say secondly, moreover, furthermore, or in addition. Okay, we have range of phrases to express our ideas right after one another. Okay, so secondly, in addition, there are a lot of phrases you can use that. Okay, and lastly, you said depends upon our mindset. You have used a preposition upon there. So upon isn't the right preposition there. It depends on. Okay, not upon.
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, hope so you got it. So yeah, just 2 and 3 things for which you have to, focus on that things. Otherwise, you were really good. Your ideas were very authentic, and I really appreciate the courage by which you spoke. All right, keep shining, keep participating.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. I will work.
No worries. Yeah, no worries. All right, then we have Ram. Ram, are you there? I guess Ram, it's not here. So can we have Sania now? Are you there? She's also missing. All right, lucky person, do you want to participate as you weren't earlier here when I was calling your name? All right, can we have Utkarsh?
Yes, I'm present, Preet ma'am. Good
Yeah,
evening,
hi,
ma'am.
hi. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Oh,
Mhm.
sorry, it's
Yeah,
3:39.
no
Okay.
worries, no worries. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty well. What about you? Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I'm also well. Thanks to you too for asking. All right, so we are having cue cards today. Could you please tell me which cue card would you
Yes.
like to go with?
Okay, I'll choose cue card 3.
All right, I'm sharing it in the group chat and you check it. Okay, all the very best. You may start speaking now.
Okay. So, hello, good afternoon, everyone. This side Utkarsh Priyadarshini, and I'm going to speak about the theme which is mentioned in cue card 3. First question is, should countries protect their cultural tradition from global influences or allow cultures to evolve naturally? Okay, so as per my opinion or what I perceive, that uh, global influence is something that is very much crucial to get connected with global culture, or to get something to learn something new, or to have more opportunities or information. It's very important. But when it comes to own cultural traditions, then it is very important that where we evolve, where we originated, it must be protected. Because I can give the example. I have read one context of this in my a school book that when when French people were started to capturing one country, then what they targeted, they targeted the language, and they wanted to remove that language from their country, and they replaced that teacher, usually maybe I guess that Dutch language was there. So they replaced that teacher, and they started to teach French language over there. So what happened, like if the people will forget their own language, own culture, then how they can tell that we belong to this country, and uh, we uh, we have originated from here. So definitely it is very important that we need to protect our cultural tradition from global influences. We can learn, we can a little bit modify it in a different context, but we cannot forget our tradition, our root. If Indian culture, in many places in India, and as we know, the India is very diverse country, and from different places, different regions, many culture exist. So they have own essence. So one should never, one country should never adopt other fully, like they should not get influenced by someone or some other nations fully. So that and if we don't do that, then there comes the Swadeshi, and it is very much important to protect our own culture. And yes, if it comes to allow culture to evolve naturally, so yes, we can, like the culture, some cultures are bad, maybe that is not much giving benefit, or we can say not in a good way. It is not happening in a good way this time, and of no value or essence. So we can remove that as well, because according to time, according to generation, something can change. So it depends on time. Yeah, I'm done with question 5. Now, question 6. Is speaking English as a global language helping or harming local languages and identities? Uh, in my point of view, speaking English as a it's a global language, we already know, and I guess it is helping somehow, because in this time, if we wanted to connect with most of the people globally, or inside in our country as well, so learning that language opens opportunities for us. So if we wanted to uh, have some good job in abroad, or even in our country, uh, so that gonna be very important. Like if some people from abroad visit our country, then we can get connected with them as well, and we can get diverse perspective if we are knowing English, because English is widely spoken language. So it is very important, and it is not harming local languages or identities, because we already know that language, and definitely uh, if we are learning some other language, then it is adding skills, it is adding value to our life, and uh, creating greater opportunities for us. Yes, I'm done. Thank you so much for giving me chance, and thank you so much for listening.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so Utkarsh, you explained your ideas like with a very impressive clarity, and the example that you have used while explaining your ideas, it made your points even stronger. So yeah, fluency was smooth and natural, and it made your responses flow very logically and coherently, I would say. So yeah, grammatical errors were there, but they were very minimal because of your fluency and the logical flow of your ideas. It made the grammatical errors go unnoticed, right? So everything was very good. Your confidence, clarity, everything, and also adding examples. It really did a great job. All right, so the only things that I want to highlight here is, see, you were saying so that, you have said it 2 times, so that, right? So you could use their, therefore. You can say therefore also. Okay, from next time. Okay, so yeah, you could use therefore also. And when you were talking about visiting, okay, you said abroad visitors, you said something like that, right? So you might
Yes,
haven't
ma'am.
got the word. So yeah, foreigners, right? Foreigners visit our country. All right.
Okay.
And the third thing is pronunciation of English. Okay, could you pronounce it now? English.
English.
Yeah.
English.
Yeah, while speaking, you were, saying that word, the sound, sure sound as sir sound, right? So yeah, I just want to say that. So yeah, whenever you're speaking, just, be active, okay? While you're speaking, be active. So you can get to know whatever you're speaking, okay? You can really have that kind of attention, okay, while you are speaking. So you won't mispronounce any of the words. Other than that, your speech was very good. Everything was to the point, and yeah, keep participating, keep shining.
Thank you so much, Preet ma'am, for giving such a valuable feedback. Yes, from next time, I'll keep all these things in mind. Thank you so much.
Okay. So can we have our next participant now? Gulab, are you there? Gulab, are you there?
No, he's not on the BC.
Mhm. Okay. So then we have Noor. Are you there?
Hi, hello.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all doing well. What about you?
Thank you for asking.
Okay. So as we are going with the cue card format, right? So which cue card would you like to go with?
Um, yeah, the latest you have sent just now. I'll be going with that.
Third cue card.
Yeah,
Okay then. Okay, all the best. You may start speaking now.
thank you so much. Mm, Good afternoon, everybody. And I'll be explaining this cue cards. Uh, when this question comes up, I always feel there is no one-size-fit-all answer. Culture are living their things, are not living things, I think so. They don't stay frozen, and they shouldn't do that. At the same time, tradition holds emotional values, identity, and a sense of belonging. From my own experience, and I honestly, like that kind of bringing, I come from where community respect and the culture deep are very strong. I have realized that tradition doesn't need protected with the strict rules. They need to be respected and understood perfectly. The global influence, if I talk about, are not the harmful for on their own. Uh, they only becomes more harmful when people start copying without understanding, or when they see global trends as superior. That's when that tradition get pushed aside, in my opinion. But if people are clear about their roots, like many of us who grew up in a strong culture environment, whether the Punjabi or anywhere else, the global influence doesn't think erase identity. The simply they adds new layers, in my opinions, to it. So I think the best approach is balance. Let's culture evolve naturally, but make sure the people understand the values of their tradition first. Then, because when your foundation is strong or globalized, so it doesn't replace your culture. It, I think, amplifies it. for the next 6 Qs, is speaking English as a global language helping or harming global language and identities? For me, English is a tool, not a threat, I can say. It helps more. It helps me to communicate globally, study better, and also have access a lot of new opportunities. It opens a door for me. But when it comes to local language, it's hard. They carry history, humor, and the his emotions and connections with you can't translate in another language. I come from a background where the most language is than communication. It's a culture. Like it shapes the way we express care, show respect, and even we joke. So I don't think English harms identity by itself. The harm starts when people begin to feel embarrassed about their mother tongue. So English helps you to connect the world, but your own language helps you to be to who you are. When both, I think so, coexist, then become globally capable, and it makes us more grounded to culture. In the end, I feel culture doesn't like disappear because of globalization. They disappear when people stop valuing them. If we stay confident about where we come from, whether it's Punjabi culture or any other where we can learn like the world without even losing our own self, then that would be the best way to for me to explanation on this topic. Thank you so much.
Wonderful performance, Noor. You handled the questions with great composure. Your explanations were very simple yet meaningful. So yeah, that's a very wonderful skill to have. Wonderful explanation. And I also like the examples that you have added. When Utkarsh explained it, she was also very good at in explaining, right? So in this grooming session, we just look for the opinions, like how much different opinions you can have on the same questions. And yeah, I could see that you both had very different opinions on the same question. So it is a very interesting thing to observe, to listen. So yeah, it is a very good thing. Okay. So I really liked how you concluded, like, sorry, how you associated foundation, like how you associated the foundation with cultural traditions, that if the foundation is strong, the global influences, they can't harm the cultures. So cultures evolve very naturally rather than there is a global influence. So that is a very good example to put there to explain your idea very meaningfully, yet in the simplest way. And the second thing which I liked when you were talking about English, you have said it like, okay, English is a very good tool which opens door, and also it's very good to have access to international things. But then you said, so actual problem is when we associate our own language, our mother tongue, with embarrassment while speaking English, while giving the preference to English. So yeah, really good thing that you have put in this question, your opinion. It was actually good. Few things that I would like to highlight for improvement is, see, first you said my own experience, right? When you were
Mhm.
talking about the first question, discussing, see, you have already stated my. Okay, so there is no need to add an extra own in the same sentence, okay? So it
Yes.
would be more polished if you just say my experience, okay?
Yep.
Then you said the people. Okay, so the article the does not get used with people. Okay, you don't put an article with people. It's simply as it is, only people. Okay, and then we have this in the end when you were concluding everything, you said in the end. So rather than saying in the end, you could say it in a more polished way. For example, in conclusion or concluding everything.
Got you.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, you were really good. The explanation was really nice. Keep participating, keep shining.
Thank you, Preet. I really appreciate your words. I'm just trying to learn and improve with every session.
Nice thing, nice thing. Keep it up.
Thank you.
All right, so let me see if there is one in the queue. Okay, so we are done with everyone. If lucky person is there in VC, if you are here, you can participate. Hi, lucky person. Could you unmute yourself? Do you want to participate?
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Very good.
Your voice is quite low. Is it for me only, or everyone has the same issue? Could you
Yeah,
speak
it's
again?
little bit, yeah, it's little bit low.
Mm-hmm. Could you speak again?
Hello.
Yeah, hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have a cue card format today, as you know, all right? So may I know which cue card do you want to go with?
Mm,
Am I audible?
yes, you are audible.
All right, we'll be winding up this session in 5 minutes. Okay, so if anyone wants to participate, they can add their names to the queue. All right. So as we conclude today's session, so I just want to say one thing. See, cultures evolve, identities shift, and the world, it is becoming very smaller every day. So what truly defines us is not the influences around us, but the values we choose to carry forward. So thank you for your thoughtful participation, your ideas, confidence, and I have listened to different opinions today, and I got really mesmerized by your words. So I hope today's discussion made you more aware of your own voice, your heritage, and the place in this global world. So see you all in next session. Have a good day, everyone.
Can I also take part? I have given the name, if you allow.
Yeah. Hi. Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. So which cue card would you like to go with?
Okay, the fourth one, because I think it is not taken yet.
Yes. Okay. Let me share it. Kindly check the group chat.
Yes. The clue card number 4. Can a person comfortably carry multiple cultural identity at once, or does it creates an internal conflict? Does globalization help people understand each other better, or does it create unrealistic stereotypes? So, good evening, everyone. Yes, we are living in a globalized world where uh, globalization is really very important for our life. We are purchasing smartphones from China and foreign countries. With that, we are enhancing our knowledge and then we are doing business. So, globalization is beneficial for us. Problem is coming from one part, and the solution is coming from the second part, but it is seen harmful for the cultural identities. Many cultures got extinct because of globalization. Um, some people feel inferior about their identity and they try to adopt the dominant identity, the dominant culture and dominant religion, and that is a problem. Um, that is a cause of conflicts also, and that is what the question is highlighting. In many parts of the world, you will find people are learning English and forgetting about their native language. They are forgetting about their culture and celebrating Halloween, and they are forgetting about their dressing sense, their food, and they are adopting Western lifestyle completely. And that is totally challenging thing about globalization. Um, so why is it is challenging? It is not because globalization or different cultures are hurting us. It is because we are not having trust over our own culture, and we are having uh, some prejudice. We are having inferiority complex towards our culture, and we over glorify the Western culture. That's why we don't like to eat our food. We don't like to dress in our way, but we more like to dress in a shirt. We want to wear shirt, pant, etc. We want to speak English over our native language, and that is the problem. And once we remove that inferiority complex from our mind, then the globalization will not be a problem. Then having multiple cultures will actually act as a cultural enrichment, cultural enhancement. We will be speaking English and speaking Hindi with our native peoples. On occasion, on Hindi Divas, we will be writing Hindi poems, and we will be also translating it to for the foreign people, for the different people who don't know the native languages. If we have to meet someone who is from Western country, we can dress in that way to show respect towards them. But on festivals, we can dress the way our ancestors used to dress. So thus we will be carrying different cultural identity at the same time. Uh, Celebrating Halloween and celebrating Christmas is not wrong if we are also celebrating the marriage anniversary, or the if we are celebrating Tulsi Jayanti also, then it is not wrong. But if you are ignoring Tulsi Jayanti and just celebrating Christmas, that thing is wrong, and that is because of stereotype, not because of globalization. uh, this is and the conflict sorry the solution to these internal conflicts is not going against globalization, but having confidence on your own cultural identity. So this is my point. And globalization don't create unrealistic stereotypes. It helps people understand each other in a better manner. In a globalized world, we are having lots of investment from countries like Japan. They are different culture. We are totally different culture. They their lifestyle is totally different. Dressing sense is totally different. Language is totally different. But yet we are finding some similarities in it. Yet we are following the dharmic lifestyle, or we are seeing the religion Buddhism as a connecting bridge. So globalization is not creating a separate uh, or not creating a distinction or creating unrealistic stereotypes, but it is giving us some grounds on which we can connect. This is the one point. It is also promoting us the like we see that it is also promoting us how can we improve our own life, how can we better our own life and our own way of governance. We see the example of Japan, that how they are giving value to their cultural practices while doing technological advancement. We can also do that. We can also move in the field of technological advancement along with giving respect to our cultural identity. We have learned from South Korea that what is real patriotism is, and we can also adopt by supporting our own indigenous companies. So uh, we can thirdly we can learn that how our ancestors used to be connected with far countries like Israel and France, and we can value those connections. So globalization is not creating unrealistic stereotypes, but it is bridging the gap. This is what my answer is. And now I'm expecting a beautiful feedback so that I can improve. Brutal feedback highlighting my mistakes.
Okay, okay. It won't be brutal actually. All right. So, lovely answer. Your opinions were very good. So, you presented your opinions with great clarity today, and the way you supported them with relevant examples and facts, it made your response very convincing. Even if you weren't, using the factual thing, but still there was confidence, which made the things very convincing. So, speech was fluent and well structured, which shown a natural flow of ideas. I was especially impressed by your vocabulary choices. It is a thing that you do very well at this point. In your vocabulary, you add the words with precision and depth to your point without sounding forced. You use idioms or vocabulary very naturally. So it is a very good thing about you. Overall, your communication skills are developing beautifully, and your ability to express complex thoughts so confidently is truly commendable. So keep up this level of effort. Some things that I would like to highlight is, see, when you were speaking, you said a Hindi word which is dharmic, right? You said it in your speech. So
Yeah,
I guess you weren't getting the right word of English to say it in that place. So yeah, you could say religious or spiritual, right? You could say that words.
yeah, okay.
And then another thing that I really liked is, in your first question, you talked about inferiority. So, which is a very good thing to talk about while you're explaining these kind of questions. And also, you said different people. You could say unfamiliar, okay? People who are unfamiliar to our language. Okay, so they can also learn the things that are written in our language, okay? So, not different people, unfamiliar, okay?
Sure. Okay, yes. Unfamiliar
Hmm.
people. Unfamiliar. Okay,
Yeah,
I got it.
not unfamiliar people. You could use that vocabulary, that word, okay? Unfamiliar with language, okay, or unfamiliar with culture.
Sure. Means those people.
Yeah,
Okay. Um. Okay.
you
How
were
to
talking
frame the
about
sentence?
scriptures now. You were talking about that books or scriptures, so
Yes.
the other
Yeah.
people, the foreign people, can learn that, which are written in Hindi or Sanskrit, okay, to say. So you could say the people who are unfamiliar with this language, they can also learn that, okay, if it
Okay.
is
Got it.
translated in other languages.
Yeah. Sure. Yes. I got it. I will
Mm-hmm.
say it this way.
Mm-hmm. Overall, you were very good. So, yeah.
Thank you for the feedback, and next time I will work on them.
Good thing, good thing. All right, then we are done with all participants. So, it was a very beautiful session. And the opinions that you guys have put in these questions, that were actually impressive. So, keep shining, keep motivating. So, I'll be ending this session soon. Also, I'll be changing the title of the video chat. So, you guys can have any discussion, any topic on which you can discuss about.